YouTube. My name is Shuttle Bunny, and welcome back to another reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to Brewstew, Crazy Customers by Brewstew Films. Now, I know that Brewstew, or Tyler, is Brewstew's real name, which I've known, but I just call him Brewstew. I know he used to work at a car dealership from his older videos, and he would always take people, he was either a car mechanic or something, or a car dealership, and I think he would take people on rides on their fixed cars or their new cars or something like that. And I think that because in the thumbnail, it's Brewstew and someone else in a car. And I remember from a while back, I saw in one of his videos, he was taking someone and it was a customer and blah blah blah. So I'm guessing that's what this is going to be about. Original description below. Go subscribe to Brewstew Films. And without further ado, let's react. And also, sorry if I'm sound really tired or sick, because I'm both. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm sick. And also, Happy Easter. So, let's react.
Alright, for those of you that don't know, I used to work at a car dealership in the service...
Got him! Car dealership. I thought it was a car mechanic. I don't know why I was thinking that. Car dealership
department. When people would come and get their car fixed, it was my job to bring them back home in a shitty soccer mom minivan. For the most part, it was a decent job. I mean, if you don't mind having the same 3 conversations 50 fucking times a day. Boy, the weather sure is nice out.
I guess you can get your cars fixed at a car dealership, but it would cost a lot more money than actually going to a real one.
Look at these goddamn gas prices. They're way too damn high. So do you just drive people around all day? It gets a little old pretty damn quick. After a while, when people would get in, I'd just be like, before you say anything, yes, the weather's nice outside. Yes, the gas prices are bullshit, and yes, all I do is drive people around all day because I make shitty life decisions. Half the time, people didn't want to talk to me anyways. They were too pissed off about their car being a broken pile of shit. I try to strike up a conversation. So what brings you in today? Well, my car caught on fire because it's a pile of shit, and it killed my goddamn Cocker Spaniel. That's what brings me in today. Oh, okay, all right. Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Fantastic. The pissed off people I could handle. It was the crazy people that would come in on a regular basis. Those were the ones you had to look out for. People like Mr. Mortega, who was a lunatic in every sense of the word. He'd roll into the shop with his Ford Explorer covered in Donald Trump bumper stickers. They weren't even clever stickers either. They would just say like, and you'd be like, okay, that's the best you could do. Not very clever there, Mr. Mortega. Not very.
I might have to censor that because I'm gonna have to censor that because I don't want to get fucked, if you know what I mean.
Very clever. Now, this guy was a psychopath, and it was pretty easy to see because he would wear a button on his shirt with an aborted fetus on it. Quite the conversation piece, I must say. He'd walk up to me, yeah, I'm here to get my brakes fixed. I'm staring down at his feet, trying not to make eye contact with the goddamn dead fetus on his chest. But then I realized this guy's wearing Crocs. Now I'm even more upset. Now I don't know where to fucking avert my eyes to. So I'd have to drive this guy back to his house, and it was at this point that he would try to say something racist to me. I don't know what it is. He would just look at me and think, oh yeah, this guy must be racist. I'm sure I could share my beliefs with him. And I could always tell when he was about to say some racist shit. This neighborhood's not what it used to be, that's for sure. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa! So needless to say, he was a real treat to deal with. But he wasn't the only one, because there was a guy named Tom Plunkett, who just so happened to look like a mall Santa Claus that maybe did a couple tours of Vietnam. And Tom Plunkett drove a big-ass cargo van, which isn't very strange, but all the goddamn stuffed animals he kept inside of it, well, that was a bit perplexing. I don't know why a 60-year-old man would have a bunch of stuffed animals in there, but you know what? Just like Mr. Mortega's baby button, I just tried to pretend that they weren't even there. But boy, would he get pissed if one of those stuffed animals were out of place. Who the hell moved my Magilla gorilla stuffed animal? It's clearly 4 inches to the left. What the hell happened? Now, I'd always have to take Tom Plunkett to his mother's house, which was about a 20-minute trip. I mean, it took 5 minutes to get there, but for 15 minutes, we'd sit in front of her house while he gave me a play-by-play of the Yahtzee game that him and his mom played the night before. So then I went for my large straight, but I couldn't get that, so I had to use my chance. That's great, Tom, that's great. And my mom, she got her 35-point bonus, so that put me in a pickle. Yeah, Tom, I'm sure it did. So then I roll 4 6s, and I'm tempted to use my 4 of a kind. I'm sure you were, Tom. I'm sure. And then my mom rolls again, and wouldn't you know it, she got another Yahtzee. What a bitch. But Tom Plunkett was nothing compared to a
a little over-exaggerated, maybe.
customer named Fred Arnold. And let me tell you, I listened to hours and hours of Tom's incoherent Yahtzee babble instead of dealing with Fred Arnold. You see, Fred Arnold would bring his truck in to get fixed. And the only problem with that is Fred Arnold lives in his truck. And when I say lives in his truck, I mean he eats there, he sleeps there, and most importantly, he shits there when he has to.
What?
In a bucket. In this bucket right here. That's right, I managed to take a picture of one.
Alright, I just take a second to just look at it. Why? Why? That's all I have to say is why.
One of the many, many times he came to visit. Doesn't it look like Disneyland? Put that shit on a postcard. Wish you were here. So on top of the truck being filled with garbage, sometimes there'd be a big old bucket of Fred Arnold shit riding shotgun. Oh, cool, human shit. Boy, I'm sure earning every cent of this $8 an hour. Now, Fred Arnold didn't have a house for me to take him to since, well, we're fixing his house, but he always had me take him to the bank. You see, Fred Arnold was independently wealthy. He had a bunch of money. He chose to live in his truck just because, well, he wanted to live in a fucking truck, I guess. Now, Fred Arnold never said a word to me when we'd go to the bank, which was fine with me. I mean, what kind of small talk are we gonna have? So, Fred, you shit in your own truck, huh? That's pretty neat. I mean, I shit in a toilet, but different strokes for different folks. But out of the dozen or so times that I've given this man a ride, there was one occasion that he actually said something to me, and it caught me off guard. He leans over and clears his throat. Oh my God, he's gonna say something. What's it gonna be? Is he gonna tell me how he has so much money? Or why he sleeps in his truck? Or why he shits in buckets? What is it, Fred?
These gas prices are ridiculous.
Oh, God damn it, Fred.
Brewstew duck.
Oh my god. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't know why the guy decided to live in his truck. That's a little bit weird. And it's just crazy people. I knew that Brewstew worked at some kind of dealership or some kind of fucking car repair place. I knew it, and I called it, and I was fucking right. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.